Welcome to the EX stages of Break the Ice. This time around, I'm going to start off with the stage of BI-EX-2. This may come off as a surprise, but the reason why I'm doing this stage is because there's a challenge condition over here. Not the challenge mode, but instead the trim medal. If you read your medal list, there's a medal that you can get which tells you to push 10 enemies into the holes. But if you want a trim medal, you have to push 20 enemies into the holes, which can be quite challenging for quite a lot of you to figure out. Hence, that's why I'm giving this easy guide for you guys to use. Now, I'm going to do this in challenge mode, but remember, if you want to get the medal, you must do it in normal mode. The reason why I do it in challenge mode is to show you that this strategy works to get both your medal and also get your CM done. So, Ice Field Arts Guard deals significantly increased AoE damage when knocked down, so we don't want anyone to ever be in their range of explosion. This is the squad that we're going to be using. So, have a pusher on skill 2, and this pusher cannot be anyone else. Yes, hear me out. It has to be a Shaw on skill 2 rank 7. If you don't have her built yet, you should build her now because there's no substitute. You'll be surprised later on as to how Shaw has a huge range of pushing enemies, but you'll get it when we get there. So, also have a puller on skill 1. Preferably have it at rank 7. If you have it at rank 6 or 5, it probably will still be fine. Alright? Then afterwards have a AoE medic as well. Sorry, a multi-target medic. So Perfumer is an example of that. Have a Dreadnought Guard, have a Lord, and also a Marksman Sniper. As long as you fill up people from these branches that I've mentioned, and they are of high rarity, it's perfectly fine to use them to replace these operators. Except Shaw. Shaw is mission critical. Alright? If you need other operators to help you over here, please feel free to bring them along. Alright, let's play the stage. BI-EX-2 Overextension. Alright, place Shaw over here. Next up, place a puller here. Alright. And then place a multi-target medic. Have a range guard sitting comfortably over here, facing upwards. Now take note, I want you to look at this guy who's coming up the stairs. When should you always activate Shaw's skill? When you see the snowflake, the moment that it appears on top of his head, click on Shaw's skill, push all the enemies in. The very moment you see the snowflake. So you always want to click on Shaw to slow down the animation over there. Place a Dreadnought Guard over here as well. The Sniper, keep waiting for that. Alright, so he's out of the stairs. Keep watch on the top of his head. When you see a snowflake, click on Shaw's skill. That way, you're timing it before the wind comes along. We're gonna do the same thing again. So this guy is going into the stairs. He gets out of the stairs. Slow it down. Watch his head. Do you see a snowflake on top of him yet? There you go. Push. Perfect timing. Alright? Now, you see a drone coming in. Place Cruise over here, facing to the right. So we're gonna do the same thing again. Keep watch. Look at the top of his head. Snowflake, push. Alright. Easy to follow. If you haven't noticed yet, Shaw's skill states that she can push enemies within 2 of her frontal tiles. But for whatever reason, she can also hit people to the side of those 2 tiles. The reason being, with her having a water hose as her main weapon, it seems that the radius is actually slightly bigger than it actually is. So hence, even though the arts guy is actually to the right of Shaw, he can still get pushed as well, which is why she works magically here. It doesn't work if you use a Feeder or Weedy in this stage. Weedy technically could work, but you need to use her cannon in order to help her out. Alright? But you can't go activating Shaw's skill if there is no one who's actually in front of her. So for this particular guy right here, you have to push him the moment he's right in front of Shaw. Now the last 6 enemies, we won't go pushing anyone. You're gonna see a huge ass wind that pushes all the enemies to the left. So for this one, this final arts guard over here, use Melanta's skill, activate it, and get rid of him. Melanta will die. but it's fine. There you go. Should be easy enough for you guys to follow. Alright, hopefully this gets your challenge mode and also your 3 medal done. I shall see you guys in the next guide, which is for EX5, jumping to a much harder stage.